And welcome to the first Rebel Radio podcast of October. It is Halloween Horrors Month. Matt's favorite month, possibly. Me and Long are like, we're just here.
Well, it's my favorite month too. I mean,
well, maybe not sometimes the movies we do,
yeah.
But this month's set of movies is not I don't think I'm going to be curled up in a fetal position on my couch this month.
No, I think these are fun. These are some fun ones that we're doing this time.
So it won't be so bad. No hell-raising chain pulling apart people or Leatherface chasing people through fields of grass, and So yeah, it's a little bit. We played it a little safer this year, to be fair. But it doesn't feel like October with the heat we're still having. But it is October. It's officially the fall season, and skeletons are abound, and ghosts and creepy. I've already seen several Halloween commercials already. It's in full fledged. It's on, folks. The spooky season is upon us.
Yes, sir.
And
AI pictures of random women in front of Ghostface. You've seen those popping up on Facebook?
No.
Paid attention, but yeah, I mean, it's
I heard of it.
Spirit of Halloween stores are open, and why do we have Spirit of Christmas stores? I wonder. I don't know.
That could work.
That'd be a good idea.
Yeah. Maybe it would be too competitive because Halloween. Well, I guess you could have some over the top Christmas decorations.
Yeah, dude, I love. Yeah. I like decorate for Christmas. I'd go visit. Excuse me. But anyway, how are you guys? It's kind of a short week. Recording on Thursday. It's on our Friday or Saturday, but
not bad.
It's
been a very busy week.
Ragweed pollen or whatever there is absolutely killing my nose. That's why I'm a little coffee and sneezy. I feel fine.
Yeah.
It's just whatever's in the air, man. Making me hachu a lot.
I've been getting a lot of National Weather Service advisement about air quality, so that could be it. We've been getting it every day.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, it's been rough.
Oil for that.
Yeah, we haven't had much rain to knock it out of the trees and stuff. I think I read somewhere they're calling it a rare year of spring allergies happening in the fall. Because the type of allergies people are having are normally stuff we get in the springtime.
This summer has been pretty mild by comparison with like half the summer pretty much raining.
Yeah, and it was the least amount of 100-degree days we've had in like 20 years, I think I saw. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, definitely a bit milder. But yeah, and welcome to the Weather Radio podcast.
Yes.
For you're 80 years old, you can get your weather.
Tomorrow will be lows in the 80s, highs in the low 90s.
Wear those sun skirts, ladies, so when the wind blows them up, wear red. But last week, man, we had Jackie on the podcast. That was fun. I hope she enjoyed it.
She did.
Did she say anything afterwards? Did she talk shit?
No, she was like, "Oh, I was nervous," and I was like, "You're just like, why?"
Everyone's nervous. We've heard that before. Well, no, I meant from people we've had on before. The first time, like I'm talking not our fellow podcasters that have been on us. I'm talking like people that have never podcasted before. And we've had that a few times where like, well, I was nervous and I guess I forget, like maybe not forget, but like I'm very introverted. But so like when I do the live shows at Compalooza, I get a little nervous too, and the live shows at Misfit Toys and I don't like I've podcasted with other podcasters a couple of times and I get a little nervous too. So
yeah.
I don't really like doing it much either, but I don't feel nervous with you guys because you are my best buds and this is what we do. We have fun doing it, And I was more intimidated by Jackie. I didn't want to say anything to give her a reason to kill me the next time she sees me because she's.
I found it very amusing how me and Mark talks to Matt, call him Matt easily, but she never calls Matt just Matt. It's just Matthew.
It's always Matthew.
It's always. Has that been like that in high school too?
Matt, yeah, I think so. And even whenever she's talking to other people about me, she says Matthew all the time.
She never calls you Matt ever?
No.
Oh.
At least you never busted out with a Matthew Curtis to use your middle name on the podcast. That would have been embarrassing.
This is true. I am very fortunate that I have always treaded that line and never gotten one of those. Get right up to it, though. I guarantee
a middle name?
You. Curtis.
Oh, okay. Yep. So you're in trouble if she calls your middle name.
It is interesting she calls you Matthew because everyone calls you Matt.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever, in the 20 fucking years I've known you, called you Matthew. Ever.
I don't think so. Yeah. I don't think anybody has.
It's like,
Matthew Curtis Childs.
Well, you were a high school sweetheart, so maybe she felt like you were her childhood project. And she just stuck to the name, and you became a boyfriend and a husband and a father, and you're her grown-up project now. So
how'd y'all end up dating? I should have asked that.
One time at band camp, sir. One time at band camp.
And, here's the thing, Long. Next time we get on the show, the full interview is happening because I kind of had that idea in my head. I had questions, but because Michael was getting off work and she had to go pick up Jake, we had limited time.
Yeah.
So trust me, I had that idea in my head. That I remember me and Matt, I think, had talked about that earlier. When Jackie comes on the show, we're giving her the rundown, but because our time was limited because of life and having to be places, we had to limit some stuff. So next time she's on, it's going to be the great Jackie interview. So,
okay.
Yeah, definitely have to do that.
But no, that was definitely in the works, that idea to do that. But unfortunately, it didn't work out. But we'll have her back on again. Anytime she's welcome. I mean, one day long it could be. We can see her in that middle seat there, and she just kicks Matthew off the show completely.
there could be one of those days.
I'm taking over, bitch. Fuck you.
Yeah.
Where's Matt? He's on the floor under my foot.
He's knocked out. Yeah.
Yeah. But it was fun. It was a fun episode to have her on, and it was a good time. So glad she came on. I was looking, but it is Halloween, man. We're going to talk some Halloween horrors and movies this month, and talk a few other things. I was just checking the news real quick to see what was going on. I guess Henry Cavill is healed, and Highlander is fixing to go back into full production starting Monday. That's good news. And we are, as of today, we are 2 years away from the Batman Part 2, as it's being called right now. Man, it feels like so long. When did Part 1 come out? 2023, 22? It feels like it was after COVID. Maybe it was
2022.
Maybe it was 22. Shit, man. So like 5-6 years between movies. That's wild, man.
Yeah, 2022.
22. So 5 years in between films. That's a long time. Word is that the Avengers Doomsday trailer will hit in December in front of Avatar, which is not surprising based on previous Avengers trailers. You can go see Way of Water in theaters this weekend if you want. Actually, it's kind of cool. Like, you could go see it and then you get a bonus trailer clip of Fire and Ash. But each major studio like Cinemark, Regal, and AMC will air a different clip. So kind of cool idea to get different people to go to theaters for a re-release.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, I'm sure if you wait a week or two, the clips will all show up online. But hey, it's a cool marketing gimmick to keep people to go that want to see Way of Water in theaters again. Why not?
Yeah.
Why not, dude?
On average, though, how much do you spend money to go to the theaters?
Right.
Or both
this year. Oh, this year. I mean, I'm probably going to less movies at theaters this year than I have in previous years.
Same here. I mean, but whenever we go, if it's if it's like an R-rated film or something we feel like only, me and her will enjoy, then we'll either try and go whenever the kids are in school. Like if it comes out on a Thursday, like this week, I'm off Monday, we may go catch, catch the movie on Monday, and we'll just pay for us. And I try and save up the movie club credits so that, it's just the $10 fee that you pay for those 2 months. And then you just get a couple of drinks and some popcorn. And so maybe, you keep it under $50 for both of y'all, But yeah, we try and go solo unless it's a kids film. And then if we bring everybody, that's like easily a $120 trip to take them all. And that's if you've got some movie credits lying around. Of course, you can save some by swinging by Dollar Tree and grabbing your favorite movie candy, even with the discount.
I always do that.
Yeah, I've told the kids, I was like, "Hey, we'll pay for the drinks, we'll pay for the popcorn, but we're taking our own candy because it's highway robbery. You're paying like 5 times what it costs over there."
Yeah. And,
we'll support the movie theater by just buying the large, pay the extra 30 cents.
Yeah. I mean, Matt's probably about right. I don't think I always go to the matinee. That's for sure. Saves a little bit. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think about it too much sometimes. I guess the average, but like I said, this year is probably the least I'm going. It's hard to justify too now with these movies coming out streaming within 45 to 50 days. It's like you just be patient. You wait unless you're like Matt and you're not patient. And you rent them 2 days before they come out streaming.
Yep, that's what I do.
It's like it never fails. If you want to see something, just wait. Matt will rent it. That means it'll be streaming in 2 days. But yeah, man, it's just and then I also think 2025 has not been a great year for movies. It just hasn't been as much I wanted to go see. And
it's been quite mediocre.
Yeah, definitely underperforming.
And I rarely go see stuff out of the genre anymore, besides the comic book flicks or sci-fi flicks, that stuff we want to see, or kid films. I a lot of times wait for something. Like I'd like to see the Smashing Machine, but I'll probably wait for it. Originally I was supposed to be off tomorrow, and then I was supposed to be off last Friday because of circumstances at work. I haven't gotten the days off, and it comes out tomorrow, and I was going to go have lunch with the kids and maybe go try to see it after I had lunch, but that's not going to happen. So no, I'll probably just wait and see it when it comes out at home now. So, but I very rarely go see those kind of adult movies anymore. Just wait till they come out. So.
Damn Republicans.
But, I do enjoy the theatrical experience, but I also like the convenience of, hey, I can wait 45 days and I'll see it when it comes out. So it works both ways. It is what it is. But I do the movie credit thing at Cinemark too. Like I did take Waverly to see the Gabby's Dollhouse movie, and thank God it didn't cost me anything because I had 2 movie credits. It cost me a drink and some candy. It cost me like $20, to go see it.
Not bad.
She enjoyed it. I was bored. We sat up top. There was maybe 15 other people in the theater, so I know I did one of those things you're not supposed to do. I was on my phone some during the movie, just looking at stuff, but I was up at the top. There was no one near us.
Oh, that's
I'm just
good.
like, it was that movie. I don't mind kid flicks, but Gabby's Dollhouse was not my kid flick. But she loved it. But hey, she goes and sits through the Godzillas and the Star Warses and stuff. So I had to take her to see something she wanted to see. So she deserved it. And I guess I can lead into things we watched this week. I don't think I really watched anything this week because I've just been busy with baseball.
Mm-hmm.
I did find time to rewatch Superman again because I just, when I really like something, I'll watch it a few times and try to take it all in. And I just,
I
I
catch
like
it on multiple viewings to see how it holds up.
And just try to pick up things and look. And do you ever do this like with a movie like that where there's a lot going on? There's a lot of special effects shots and a lot on screen. The second, third time, you try not to focus on like the main character, like Superman Lois's face. Look at the backgrounds and the stuff they put into the films, and that's what I've been doing, man. And stuff in the backgrounds when he's fighting Ultraman at the end and all that, and just the effects are really great in Superman. Like I'm not an awards guy, but if it doesn't get a nomination for best visual effects, I'll be shocked because it is flawless. It's some of the best effects work I've seen in a long time for a major motion picture. We come to expect it nowadays, right? We expect great special effects, but Superman is really, I think, sets the bar on a lot of levels. It's a lot of really, really well done effects in that movie.
Definitely looking forward to the sequel for sure. And also, the Woman of Tomorrow Supergirl movie next year, I think. It's coming out.
Yeah, it's next year. It's I think it's July also, a year after Superman, if I remember correctly. So. Yeah, because I think it's Clayface next year also. I think so. I think it's like Supergirl July and Clayface is like October of next year. So I think it's 2 movies in the universe coming out next year.
Yeah.
And then the Lanterns TV show. And I think there's another animated series that ties in with the universe coming out next year. They have they've not completely released dates and everything. It's like James Gunn said, we're not going to be like Marvel. We're showing you these phases and then we're not able to get stuff done. They're going to more let you know when it's coming out as it's coming out, which I think is smart.
Yeah.
Marvel has promised a lot in the last couple of years and it hasn't happened. Where's Blade? Still waiting on it.
Yeah. Let's hope that if Warner Brothers does get sold to Netflix, that the DC films will still keep their plan or stay.
Well, what I've heard, I've heard that I read something about that it's more whoever buys it, it's going to be kind of a buy/merger where Warner Bros. Is still going to run on its own. It just
kind of like how Pixar is with Disney,
right?
Like
or Lucasfilm and Marvel Studios all run on their own under Disney. So
like Disney just pays them and then they'll make it using the money. Yeah. Hopefully, yeah.
So, but I didn't watch much, but I did get something cool in the mail today. I mean, I know people are listening, can't see it, but I got this is the where's put it for my camera, the Ultimate Edition, Cody Rhodes and Brady Rhodes. It's a Mattel Creations exclusive for WrestleMania 40. This thing is
cool. Your voice
looks good.
Oh, I got a Transformer here. Little show and tell.
Voice turned off. As soon as I move and pick up a figure, my voice turns off. But I pre-ordered this back after WrestleMania. And so it finally came today. So.
I got a Megatronus figure. He'll have flames on him.
That looks good.
Yeah.
Big Bad Toy Store?
Yeah.
Yep.
Got it before the tariffs kicked in.
And I will unbox mine. Me and Michael ordered one too. He had saved his money and bought him one, and we did an unboxing video with his figure. And I'll unbox mine later.
And I got the Game Boy Lego.
Oh, cool!
I saw something, a YouTube short or something about that.
Yeah, it's like actual size, but it's not live or anything like that. But I've seen some people already mod it.
I still have my original Game Boy in a box.
Oh, really?
Wow.
And is it like sealed?
It's not sealed, but I have the box and everything.
Oh, nice.
No,
those are collector's items.
I haven't tried to see if it still works, but I'm sure it does. I don't see why it wouldn't. Probably just put batteries. It works. I don't know if I have any games for it.
Oh, you made it sound like you've never played it then.
No, I played it back when I was a kid, but I don't remember playing it a whole lot, so I'm sure it probably works,
Mm-hmm. The original Game Boy.
Oh, I mentioned to somebody in a shop one time that I had it, and I got off for like $700. And I was like, no, I'm going to keep it.
Yeah.
I don't know how much they're going for now. But.
Oh, they're just like 50, 55.
Yeah.
They're all,
Yeah, but I think with the box though, it makes a difference sometimes.
Yeah, they're made to last.
Yeah. No, I know they're not worth a whole lot, but it's a cool item to have.
Mm-hmm.
I really did. I got offered like $500, $600 one time from a guy. I was like, so.
$375. Yeah.
With the box.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sealed.
It's crazy, man, how much the box can matter. Like I have my original Castle Grayskull, right? Now you could get a shell of a Castle Grayskull for like $25, $30, right? But I have all the pieces. I have the bridge, I have the ladder, I have all just those pieces, and you're talking small pieces, maybe 25 items, jumps that Castle Grayskull from a $25 item to a $300 item.
Mm-hmm.
That's how rare the pieces are that go inside the Castle Grayskull because they get lost and get thrown away. So,
I saw one that someone still had a sealed USS Flag set.
Oh yeah,
still in the box for
Dude,
GI Joe.
Yeah, look up Dallas Vintage Toys. They're a toy store up in Dallas, obviously. They just had a sealed flag brought into the store. They opened it.
That's the one I was probably.
That maybe it was the same one. Yeah. It was the first time they had seen one in like 40 years.
Yeah.
Cool.
I think 8th Dimension had one on display for a while, didn't they?
I don't know. Fuck that guy.
Yeah.
But,
so, did we already talk about the news, or?
I kind of just scrolled through it. Did I miss anything?
Just well, I'll share what I saw this week. I didn't really do much either. Just read some comic books and stuff on my tablet, and yeah, Absolute Wonder Woman is definitely the best iteration of Wonder Woman by far, and definitely the best absolute continuity. I'm trying to read Batman. Haven't gotten into it as well as the Wonder Woman one. But let's see. DC KO is going to start this month for their comic book event for DC. 32 heroes and villains are entering a tournament in DC Comics, and yeah, they have to fight for the title of King Omega in order to possess the power of King Omega to defeat Darkseid, who's, I guess, overpowered right now. So yeah, it'll be interesting. I watched the Netflix series. What was I doing? Oh, I was playing a game, but I put a Netflix series on the side window, on the side monitor. It was Tires, starring Shane Gillis and a couple of other comedians, I guess. And it's about them running a tire shop. And,
yeah.
It's pretty funny. Although the humor starts kind of getting a little bit, because they try to be kind of like Kevin Smith-esque type dialogue delivery or whatever, but it's ends up sounding more like MCU quips, I guess. So it does kind of get a little annoying at times with the way they quip each other, you know. But no, it's a good show to listen to in the background. But yeah, Matt, if you ever give it a shot, yeah, they're only half-hour episodes, so
I've seen clips of it on TikTok, and I saw one where JJ Watt comes in, and he's supposed to shoot a commercial, and turns out that him and Shane Gillis went to the same high school, but Shane was like a bully, and he starts making fun of him, and JJ's like, "Fuck this, I'm out of here," and they're like, "We paid him for the commercial, fuck you, Shane."
Yeah. I think I saw that clip too. It's like, what? Mm-hmm. Babyface Shane being a bully? What?
Yeah, I know, right?
But yeah, that's about it. I didn't really do much. I played a lot of Diablo 4 as well.
Nice.
So yeah. How about you, man? What did you do?
More Helldivers. I've been. I finally got leveled up enough to where I could buy a walker. Mm-hmm. And so I was like, oh, now I can friggin' solo missions easily now. At least on hard. On hard I can solo, but I haven't been.
What do you usually play?
I usually enemies.
No, the game. When do you usually play?
Just random. Like so today, I played after the kids left. I played at like between 8 and 10, somewhere in there, maybe 8:30 to 10. But and then had to do stuff around the house. AM, yeah.
Oh, okay.
And then, because I was off today, so I had the day. And then whenever the kids got back, I let them have the TV, and I kicked them off for like 1 hour. I did a mission trio, and like maybe like 7 o'clock, between 7 and 8, and then hopped off. And
so you usually play in the morning?
To bed. Yeah, usually that's just when it's easiest.
All right.
But whenever I'm off one of these weekends, we'll have to generate a friend code now that I'm like a high enough level to be useful.
I'll probably play on my PS5 because it's cross-platform.
Yeah.
I've already unlocked. I've already unlocked the buggy. So.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and my friend, my racist friend, also has the game too. So. No, he's a really cool guy mostly, but man, he says all these racist stuff just because he's like super stressed and shit, so he just says whatever. It's kind of funny, and he kind of wants to meet you, Mark. Like pick your brain about like your thoughts on Last Jedi and what was it, Rise of Skywalker?
Jeez, Last Jedi conversations don't always go well.
I know.
Yeah.
But man, dude, I mean, he hates Kathleen Kennedy so much. Where he's like, I know, and he's like, he hates the race.
He's one of those that blames her for everything.
Dude, he's like one of those people who like. Now he doesn't. He's kind of toned down a bit, but he's always like looking for culture war excuses to bash something, that sort of thing.
Yeah.
My favorite comeback when people say, well, fuck Kathleen Kennedy, is like, and you point out that she is the most profitable female producer in Hollywood since 1983.
Yeah.
They go, but what? She makes the studio money. It doesn't matter what you fucking think.
Yeah.
I teased him once, and I said, he was like ranting and raving about how good Alien Earth is, right? And I said, oh, you got to thank Kathleen Kennedy for that. I was just trolling him. I know Kathleen Kennedy has nothing to do with it, but yeah, it's kind of funny. But he actually finished Andor. He loved it too. So season 2.
Well, yeah, because isn't she still? Even though Dave Filoni has done a lot of TV shows, she still has executive producer credits and all that.
She's writing the checks.
Yeah.
Writing the checks.
I mean, Mandalorian helped Disney Plus off to a tremendously huge Disney Plus start. The biggest streaming launch of all time, still to this day.
Yeah.
I mean,
I'm looking forward to Ahsoka too. I'm really looking forward to that. But sorry, Matt. So you were playing Helldivers and
no, I soloed like multiple missions, and then finally on the third one, someone came in. I didn't call for an SOS or anything, but I'm just like I was doing missions on terminid missions, and then the major order came in for automatons, and I had to obey high command and go do the the major order. I hate automatons.
Oh yeah.
Oh, dude, I hate them the worst. I mean, I know the Illuminate, the Illuminate, they're just they're hybrid, but they mob you. But it's like they can't. Most of them are melee, the low level ones, but like almost every single automaton can shoot. And I'm just like, back. Yeah, and I'm like, I hate getting shot back. It's just you go from bugs, and you go from the Illuminate, and then you go to them. And you're like, oh shit!
You have to change your loadout. Yeah.
And it's I can't seem to get it right because I'm like, okay, am I going to use light armor so I can be faster? Do I use heavier armor? And it's like, I think for the most of the time I'm using light armor. I'm using the Dominator because I like to one shot the lower level minions or whatever. The ones that look like T-800s with knives.
When you're high enough, I believe when you get the plasma rifle, you're gonna love it.
Yeah. I heard that's I've seen some of it in action, and it's pretty powerful.
Yeah, magazine on it kind of sucks, but yeah, 2 or 3 shots to take down a heavy automaton is just like worth it.
I like my Senator. I didn't realize they had a revolver, so but it's like
caliber handgun. Desert Eagle, basically. Yeah,
I like it because like anything heavy running at you, it's like you hit that thing dead center, it'll go through it, and those 6 shots can take out a lot of stuff. But there's sometimes where you need to reload, and it doesn't work all the time.
Yeah,
so
it's definitely the first game in a long time that makes me feel like the firearms feel substantial in the video game. So.
Like I bought the double sickle, and it overheats, and I didn't realize it whenever I first bought it, or with the metals, and I'm just taking out a slew of aluminate, and all of a sudden I'm like, ow, 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 and I'm like, what's going on? So it says heat, and I'm like, oh shit, this is like, no wonder they call it the double sickle. If you lay into it too long, you're gonna get burned.
Yeah, I don't know, you should be able to get like the drones. I've
got the guard dog.
Yeah, the guard dog is so helpful. It's your extra set of pair of eyes.
Yeah.
But there's the laser version of that, and you better be careful with him because I've gotten team killed by my own drone a couple of times.
I accidentally ran into my machine gun one once, and now I know how to kind of like maneuver a little bit better. But yeah, I'm afraid to get the laser one because of that reason.
Yeah.
But yeah, other than that, I did get caught up on Peacemaker. Before I had only watched like the first 2 episodes, I think. And so I got caught up all the way to episode 6. Of
what? I'm sorry.
Peacemaker.
Oh, right. Okay. How is it so far?
I like it. I like, it's just as good or better than season 2. And I like Frank Grillo as Rick Flag Sr. Mm-hmm. The only thing is that, well, and I'm okay with it because Vigilante is kind of annoying, and so he has a lesser part, it seems like, in this universe, or in this season, with them going to the alternate universe, which well, I won't spoil it, but it's the alternate universe turns out to be kind of funny, in a way, that they revealed just this past episode, and episode 6. Episode 7's out now. I haven't watched it, but I like that it's more Harcourt and Chris, and I rewatched the James Gunn Suicide Squad today to kind of just go back and look at that movie. We just didn't know we were going to get a movie with a bunch of Argus employees from that movie.
Yeah.
But so far it's been good. Y'all watched any of it?
Just the first episode for me, first or second episode. But quick question though, have you guys heard about Guillermo del Toro's Frankenstein movie coming out on Netflix? Any interest in that at all? Because I saw a new trailer drop.
I'll probably watch it.
Yeah. I didn't watch the trailer.
I haven't seen the new trailer, but I mean, I saw the first trailer.
Time
it's Del Toro, I'm sure I'll watch it.
Yeah. Every time I see that post on Reddit, on the subreddit for videos or movies, I always say it's pronounced Frankenstein.
Frankenstein.
I always quote Young Frankenstein, and I always get karma points for it.
Nice.
He wanted to reboot Universal's Monsters for them, and Universal didn't want him to do it. And so since those IPs are public availability, he made him a Frankenstein movie for Netflix.
Oh, that reminds me. I think I saw a trailer for The Bride.
Yeah.
And I think Christian Bale was playing the Frankenstein's monster or something.
Yeah.
And then there was The Bride in there too. So I don't know if that's a Universal thing or not, but let me see. The Bride.
I thought it was it's not Blumhouse.
Oh, let's see. It's Warner Brothers.
Warner Brothers.
Starring Maggie Gyllenhaal.
Yeah, it's like a take, I guess, on Bride of Frankenstein, like a modern retelling type take. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I saw the trailer for it too. I didn't even realize it was Christian Bale because he looks so unrecognizable in the trailer.
As per usual. Yeah. All right. Wow.
Interesting that these classic takes on these monsters, but I'd rather studios do that than what they're doing, like these other IPs that are public domain now, like Popeye the Slayer Man or the Mickey Mouse Death movie. It's like,
yes,
that's stuff stupid. At least if you're going to use these IPs, do something worthwhile with them.
Oh yeah, Winnie the Pooh horror movie.
Yeah, that's just my belief. And then in the next 10 to 15 years, there's a lot of IPs that are coming up: Superman, Batman, Human Torch, Submariner. A lot of IPs are going to come up because of the 100-year mark.
We're going to get an Indian Superman.
There are copyright people trying to fight this stuff, though, to get these to be able to, especially these major studios Disney's trying to fight it. They're trying to get these things retained to get those laws changed. So we'll see if that occurs. Because could you imagine Batman being done by someone else? Weird.
Mm-hmm. Pauly Shore.
But all right, well, let's get into our first movie for October for Halloween Horrors Month. This movie, I guess it's best known for having a creature designed by H.R. Geiger, and it's a generic sci-fi horror film called Species. I'm sure you've heard of it. I'm sure people have seen it.
I can hilariously sum this up.
Go for it.
A cock-hungry alien searches for human semen.
Basically.
Wow. I am amazed, man. That is like the shortest plot.
That's the best fucking summary in 400
exactly.
episodes.
Without having to go through an act of Congress to hear your whole summary.
But it's not wrong either.
It's not wrong.
So yeah, man, apparently a little bit more in-depth version is they use satellites to search for extraterrestrial life, and they get a sound back and with a DNA strand that they use to put into essentially rats, I guess, and human embryos, and they develop this human/alien that's growing at an accelerated rate, but they never they keep killing them because they don't turn out right, and they finally let one grow a little bit longer. And this young girl, played by a young Michelle Williams, but way before she was married to Heath Ledger or any of the other stuff, and and she escapes, and she grows and grows and grows, and her mission is to breed herself to have a alien baby.
I thought Natasha Henstridge starred in this movie.
Yes, but Michelle Williams plays the child version of Syl.
Oh, yeah. Right. Okay.
Yeah, they name it Syl, and who grows up and turns into Natasha Henstridge. And we also get Alfred Molina and Forrest Whitaker and Michael Madsen all with this movie.
Kingsley.
And Ben Kingsley. A lot of actually really good actors in where the alien continues to try to have sex with different men, and we get to see Natasha Henstridge naked a lot in this movie. And that's not a bad thing. So as she tries to succeed at her mission before she gets fried, literally, at the end by fire and doesn't survive. It's honestly, the movie's pretty generic. But it's a very entertaining generic. I'll give it that. It's got good special effects. It's got a basic it becomes a chase movie as they try to chase the alien around the city and catch her.
Same guy who did Alien.
Yeah, from HR guy. They keep it low budget. It's like use my special effects. Like there's no special weapons to kill the alien. They're just chasing with guns and flamethrowers, which I think is really bizarre. They know nothing about this alien creature. They just assume they can kill it with regular guns.
And then you have Forrest Whitaker, and he's supposed to be a psychic, and he walks up into the scene where everything's like fucked up, and he's like, something bad happened here. And it's like, you think? Oh, that's definitely psychic.
Yeah, it's not a good movie. It's not a great movie by any means. It's an okay movie. I don't know, man. What's some of the good about this?
I would say the concept.
The creature.
They have sequels for a reason.
Yes.
Yeah, well, DTV sequels, but yeah.
Yeah.
I saw Species 2, the second one.
It has some really good body horror stuff going on in the first third of the movie. Like the scene where the cocoon snatched up the lady.
Mm-hmm.
And then the practical effects of it was pretty good.
The director spent $100,000 of his own money to make that scene happen. They wanted to cut the budget down for that, but to your point, yeah, good sequence.
Mm-hmm. The movie was quick, so
yeah, it's quickly paced.
Mm-hmm. It didn't overstay its welcome, but yeah, I can see why this movie spawned some sequels in the mid '90s. But man, I was shocked though, like Natasha Henstridge was only 19.
Wow. I mean, I know she was
only
a model.
19 when she filmed this. Yeah, it's I couldn't believe. I thought she was in her early 20s.
Last year as a teenager.
And for a low budget film, $35 million budget, it made $60 million in the U.S., 113 worldwide. So relatively successful for a smaller film with not a lot of huge name actors in it.
Yeah.
So I don't know when it came out, but right place, right time to make 113 worldwide.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, great special effects for the time. Obviously, you have the man that oversaw Xenomorphs, and she definitely looks like a sexy xenomorph.
She looks like if Sigourney Weaver had sex with a xenomorph, it would create Syl.
Yeah, that's what she looks like. It went through 8 rewrites. Originally, this film was going to be a scientist who made a creature on his own against the government's wishes, and then the creature gets out, and then he has to go to the police, and the police help him find the creature. But this is what we ended up with. The government, knowingly made the creature and hires a bunch of weirdos to go find him. We need Doc Ock. We need the dude from Reservoir Dogs. And we need the guy that sees 2 different ways, and
that's the thing,
and a scientist.
So Big Kingsley is super serious, I'm in charge, and we're going to get this thing, right? And then Michael Madsen is just chilling. He's the classic cop, just going through his motions. Forrest Whitaker's the psychic dude who's on LSD, right? And then Alfred Molina feels like he's out of the 1960s, this hippie who can't get laid, or whatever.
Yes. He's the most sexually frustrated dude on TV.
Yeah, it's a very weird cast of characters they put together to chase after this alien. And then I don't even know the chick's name in the movie. She's just can't get her eyes off of Michael Madsen the whole time until she finally gets some. This whole movie is about people trying to get some and find an alien at the same time because the alien's trying to get some.
Marg Hellenberger.
Okay, yeah, she's been around.
What was she known for?
So, and then
CSI.
And then in the climactic battle, they chase it down some cave where Syl gives birth to this creepy alien kid, who gets fried by flames, and then Syl shoots out tentacles out of her tits. That is the climax of the movie.
Alien baby abortion.
Yeah.
Alien baby abortion. Tentacle tits, man.
Tentacle tits.
460 something episodes of the show. We have tentacle tits finally. That's freaking cool. I mean, you can't top that.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. It's a tie between that and Machine Gun Boobs from from
Machete.
Austin Powers, I guess.
Well,
and
I
Machete.
was thinking Machete.
The one from Machete are those are.
I mean, that's Sofia
massive.
Vergara's machine gun tits. I mean, they're better than Austin Powers.
Yes, this is true. They would blow them out of the water, baby.
But I mean, I completely, yeah, I always saw this movie like one other time, probably after it came out 20 something years ago. It came out in 1995. And I know I saw this like at home. I know I didn't see this in theaters. I don't think I've ever watched it again till this week. So I completely forgot about the tentacle titties. I remember they having a lot of sex in it back when I saw it before. I just don't remember the tentacle titty scene. And so when that happened the other day, it's like I immediately texted you guys. I'm like, fuck, dude, this movie has tentacle titties. I was like, that was amazing. You know? I was like, oh, I felt that moment made this movie worth watching. You know?
They've got the worst CSI team on this movie. They show up at the dude's hotel or the dude's house, the doctor, and they're like, yeah, there's no salmon in the water. There's no salmon in the pool. It's like, how quick did you do that?
Yeah.
And then the car crash, they're like, oh yeah, there's a thumb in here, so it's got to be her, right?
And then it's like, because the budget's $35 million, they don't use the military at all in this movie, because what alien movie have you ever watched that the military is not involved? Chasing this thing down at all costs to keep her from getting out.
Exactly.
The government created the thing, and they're just going to hire some freaking weird scientists to go chase it. It's like, what? Mm-hmm. So the common sense of this makes no sense at all. But you just have to kind of go with it because you're in the movie and it's giving you what it gives you. You know. But let's be honest, the movie was all about selling Natasha Henstridge as the hot new actress and hoping she'd become a star. She had a modest career. I don't know. She's probably still around making something, I'm sure.
She was in the Van Damme Double Impact, wasn't she?
This was her first film.
It was, yeah. I'm gonna look. Natasha.
Double Impact.
Species, Ghost of Mars, Species 2, The Whole Nine Yards. I didn't know she was in that film.
Yeah, I knew she was a whole 9 yards. She plays what's the Fred's guy to the movie? Isn't she like his wife? The whole 9 yards. Yeah,
oh, she was in Species 3. That's right. They made a third one. That was
there's 4 movies.
Oh, Maximum Risk.
Maximum Risk was with
Van Damme. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, but she's never been in any massive hit films or anything from the looks of it. But, I guess The Whole 9 Yards was a pretty successful film when it came out. But I mean, she's had and she's still working. She's still making movies. She was recently, mostly looks like direct-to-DVD movies.
Mm-hmm. Television appearances.
Yeah. TV
Not
appearances.
much. Diggstown for 11 episodes. Some Canadian TV show.
Yeah.
Yeah, the second one, I remember the second one didn't do as good. Because they kept playing it on the Sci-Fi Channel all the time. That's how I knew it didn't do as good, because it like went straight from the theaters to Sci-Fi, and I looked at it. It didn't even make its money back in theaters. It was lesser budget, $25 million, and it raked in 19. So it wore out its. I guess without Michael Madsen and. Or, I think Madsen might have been in that film, but Kingsley, have those other guys, and maybe they were just tired of that type of horror at the time.
Yeah, Madsen was in the sequel.
Yeah.
Yeah. But, it's an okay film. I mean, it's, I don't think it's terrible. It's, maybe a B-. It only gets a B- because it's got boobs in it and tentacles. And
I give it a C+.
And a great shot of Natasha's ass, so.
There is a lot of that.
Yeah. And good
C+
creature.
for me. It's still entertaining. So.
Yeah. C+.
Yeah. Yeah, it was entertaining. Cool. So Halloween horrors will continue next week, and I think as we go on in the month, we're going to try to bring some traditional ghost and scary stories for the rest of the month. We just we were not prepared for the first day this week, but next weekend we'll we'll work on that. We'll bring some scary stories, some ghost stories, as we traditionally do for the month of October. But Halloween horrors continues next week with a film that I actually do like this movie, horror movie, quite a bit. It's a Zack Snyder film. It's his remake / I almost say it's a reimagining of the classic Dawn of the Dead, and this is actually a pretty cool take on that on the zombie horror genre from Zack Snyder. Before he made 300 or Man of Steel, this was Zack Snyder when he was still making movies to not make a ton of money. I guess it's fair to say he was just making movies because he loved to do it. Yeah. Not that he doesn't love it now, but it was a more pure Zack Snyder. There we go. That's a good way to put it. And I think it's a cool film. It stars Ving Rhames. He's in it, and a lot of good creature work in it too, as well. A lot of good zombie work. It's gonna be a fun one to talk about. The zombie genre is one that is very much, I think, a bit beaten like a dead horse over the years. Thanks to The Walking Dead, there's been lots and lots of them, but there are still quite a few gems out there. Dawn of the Dead is one of them. So I think it's going to be a good one to watch as Halloween Horrors Month continues next week on the Rebel Radio Podcast. But until then, go to the rebelradiopodcast.com, follow along, and hit all our social medias and all that good stuff. But until next time, I think that's it for today. This has been Mark.
This has been Matt.
This is Long.
Remember, as always, just go there and do it.